Portugal tells us of tea and sugar. Originally a Chinese beverage, tea quickly became the new Portuguese national drink after its introduction to Portugal. Mixed with sugar, it is consumed by the rich, the poor, and even Henrik I. And also Mordred Viking. Cheers. Price of tea goes up and price of sugar goes up, plus Portugal gains a bunch of ducatses. Tea! Moxaman, thank you very much for the Twitch Prime subscription. Welcome to the Maudlings. Thank you very much for the support. Here come the drink teas. That's what I was kind of expecting. So, Silver Knight. Poznik from 17 minutes ago. Sorry about that. Wrong notifications were up. Commander Faceless. Mystery Potato. Huzzah! And Silver Knight has gifted a bunch of subs. Thank you very much for that, Silver Knight. A Naughty Moose, Spartan, Von Ragnar, Calagard, and Luftwaffle. Huzzah! Congratulations on the gifted subs, courtesy of Silver Knight. Thank you very much for that. You're awesome. Welcome to the Maudlings, indeed. Huzzah! Hello, Harpoon. Huzzah! Wait a moment, Silver Knight's donated 69 subs. Nice. Yes, yes he has. Huzzah! Ah, we can make some more cores. Yes. Do I want to do all of them, though? Let me think about this. No, I don't want to do both. I want to do one. Using the same strategy that we did in the Castile game, where we're making sure that the entire colony is fully converted before we do anything else. The other thing we probably do also need to do is change the culture to Lower Saxon. Also, we are going to have a Danish uprising soon, so let's go and get some troops in place for that. We could also really do with another general, I think. Actually, before we do this, do we have the capacity for another general? Yeah, we do. Easily. So this is going to be Tuor. T-U-O-R. T-U-O-R. Okay. Acceptable. And where are they going to rise? Stavanger and Bratsburg, which is up here. It's there. It's very annoying that I don't have these two provinces. That's really what I need. Or else Stettin needs to give me access. Which they would do. They would also ally. Stettin is Protestant. You know what? Having an allied Stettin, I'd accept this. If you then give me military access, we're cool. That's a really high score. Wow. Second overall. Let me guess, victory cards. No, it's single player. Why would there be victory cards? The rains fail in Guinea. These are hard times. Give me access. Okay, there we go. Then let's move to Bergenhus, which I can't get to. Oh, because of Lund. Yeah, Lund we've absolutely got to take from Denmark in 13 years' time. Damn it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to split my transports in half. And have half of you over on this side and half of you stay over here. Although that's 30,000 men. I don't need 30,000 men here. Let's split you in half. We'll leave, yeah, 14,000 can stay behind. And then 15,000 can be over here. So I'm going to have a transport fleet of 14. In fact, these guys can go Bergenhus. And you lot can just start drilling. And in fact, if Beothuk isn't going to rise up again anytime soon, we'll have you lot drill as well. Why not? I think I'd actually rather have the fort on Takamakuk rather than Beothuk, because it controls the Strait crossing. There's the Stavanger uprising. Here are the transports. Perfect timing! Except we landed in the wrong place. Let's jump in the ships again. Whoa. Lag. I restarted my computer. This shouldn't be happening. That's a massive lag spike, otherwise it's just frozen. Nope, it was a lag spike again. They seem to be getting worse, and I don't know why. We'll need to see later on if it happens during Thrones of Britannia, and then we'll be able to identify if it's just a U4 or if it's not. Whoa! Whoa! Oh, we won. Okay, that was ever so slightly hairy. The stream was lagging. Yeah, I think that EU4 had a massive lag spike, which then meant that OBS had a massive lag spike, which then froze the stream. Which is annoying, because it means it's not just the game. Twitch has been having some issues over the past few weeks. That was not Twitch, that was my computer. Starting to get a bad feeling that something's up with my CPU. We want another bureaucrat, I think. Kuno Shulaman. 59-year-old. Well, okay. Let's load you back on the ship, send you over here, and then just have you guys all drill. Alright, there we go. We need to replenish 11,000 men. Hey, Neu-Nuremberg is done. He is indulgent, so he's not going to last for very long. Okay, good. So now we really need to go after Muisca. You're allied with Chimu and Cusco. Cusco is quite big, but they are very far behind us in technology. Unsurprisingly. Ah, right, reinforcements are costing me 17 ducats a month. I was like, why am I still losing money? So... yeah, we need to fight these guys and take a bunch of territory off of them too. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to split out the guys that are really, really badly hurt. And leave them behind as a garrison here, which means we're going in with 14,000 soldiers, which we're going to stick in a ship. And you lot are going to need a third general, and I think I can afford a third one. We're starting to spread ourselves very thin, though. But hey, that's the nature of colonial empires. And then our new ruler is going to be Elzadraki. Nine pips. I think we can do better than that. That's 11 pips. That's better. We'll get rid of the other Eldraki because I don't want to pay for you. So you're staying here and drilling. You lot are heading over to Muisca to prepare an attack. And do we have any other uprisings? We are gonna have one in England soon, TM. So these transports are going to have to head right back home again. Do we have a CB against Moiska? We do not. Well, get me one then. And we can stop that. And instead, improve relations with Oldenburg. Get them ready for annexation. Do I think economic hegemony would be a realistic goal for this game? Maybe? We are a great power. We need to have a monthly income of at least 1,000. Which, once I get the colonies up and running, quite possible. Another great power, monthly income is less than the Hansa. Right now the Ottomans have more than me. So we need to be the number one. And then that would get us war exhaustion, spy detection, mercenary manpower, goods produced plus 20, up to 25%, mercenary discipline up to 10%, minimum autonomy in territories minus 20. Okay, that one is huge. Then if we max out, then we get governing capacity. The other one which we might be able to manage will be the naval hegemon. So we need to have at least 250 heavy ships, which is entirely doable. But I feel like it's a little bit over the top for a single-player game. That will increase monthly naval engagement. Sailor modifier, 200%. Blockade efficiency, 200%. Liberty desire and subjects minus 20%. Artillery damage from back row, 20%. Yeah, I actually think that the economic hegemon would be... It's more of a Hansa thing to do, isn't it? Oh, you are actually trying to siege me. Well, that's annoying. Oh, Lund again. God damn it. You keep drilling for now. Really need these transports back. Although Elfsborg, if it falls, won't actually mean anything. I also have a colonist available, which we're going to send to the Ivory Coast. No. Oh, Ashanti took those two. Interesting. How did Ashanti take those? Somebody must have colonized this and then lost it to Ashanti. I think that this is just going to be a stop-off, though. We're going to try and grab one of the Cape provinces after this. So we'll send the colonists there to hurry you up. Takamakuk and Danish separatists are taking Beluzan. We are now going to go and convert Placentia. Which is actually the last of the New World provinces I needed to convert. El Zadraki has gotten better at fire. Cool. Here comes the navy. Alright, so that's going to be Muska's army. Then we need to sail over here so that we can send troops after you. We are going to merge these two up for now. We just need to remember that there are 2,000 extra infantry here. We do need to wait for the spy network, so that's fine. Oh, it's an event? Okay. There was a cause. Oh, we do have two of them. Naskapi and Tamakuk. So Tamakuk we're going to core, and then we'll leave Naskapi off for now. It's a low development, so it should be done pretty quickly. And we really need to start thinking about money to build forts. You stop drilling because reinforcements are about to arrive. I think I might even send the Marines with you. Because we now have a lot of sailors. In fact, I wonder if we can build more marines. Nope. Stravanga's been done. Right, you lot jump in the ships. You have a general this time. Hopefully they don't go to Oplander. That would be kind of annoying. Lincolnshire's having an uprising. Let's go to Lincolnshire first, because we can just drop off straight inside. And I really need to build forts in these locations. I'm actually going to take loans so I can build low-level castles here. Because these are one province minor positions, basically, which I'm controlling. I don't want to have the -2 disembarkation every time I fight rebels. Berthuk has been converted. Good stuff. Lolland, Bratsburg, Bergenhus, Stavanger. So everything else has been converted except for the Grain Coast. That's still a colony, so we can't do anything with it. Neu-Nuremberg can't be done. So now I think we're just going to start converting everything else. Good, you went to Bergenhus. I was hoping you would, because now this is a fort which we control, and we get the defensive bonus. And then you'll take Smolensk back again. I am basically out of manpower, though, which kind of sucks. I mean, it has been a pretty manpower-intensive period, so I'm not surprised. Still sucks, though. Plus, you know, moving troops overseas. And here we go, January. Let's go ahead of time in military, diplo, and admin. And that's going to give us some new troop types. So, we need to make a decision between Highlanders, Gustavian, and Reformed Tercio. So the Gustavians, obviously Swedish infantry, the Highlanders, obviously Scottish infantry. I could technically have access to both. Reformed Tercio, historically, would be the least likely, just because I have nothing in Spain. But in terms of stats and combat ability, morale is not a problem. So the main benefit of the Reformed Tercio is they have morale resistance. They also have shock resistance. Shock is becoming less important, so I don't think that's necessarily the way we want to go. Gustavian infantry is just all-out offensive. It does more fire damage, it does more shock damage. Well, same shock damage as the Highlanders. Highlanders do more morale damage, which I think is going to be a bit harder to judge. It's going to be good at crushing enemies that have low morale, or, you know, bankrupt enemies. But I think generally Gustavian is just going to be better for our model. So that's what we're going to do. And we can also afford a new idea, which is going to reduce the cost of Centre of Trade upgrades. That sounds good to me. Make it happen. I'm not going to need admin for anything else, am I? Not for a while. Factories were mostly fortified trading posts settled in offshore coastal areas. These provided safety for both the merchants and the local populace from hostile forces that would disturb our trade. Okay. Can't I employ a standing merc army to basically conserve manpower? I could, and in fact, maybe I should use mercenaries to attack Moiska. Because I can do that now. Like the Keto Company. Costs a bit, though. That's because my inflation's still super high. Well, let's go and drop that. Oh, it costs ab. I thought it cost Diplo. Oh, it's war exhaustion that costs Diplo, isn't it? How am I still losing money? Well, part of it is my advisors are costing me precisely 1/3 of my total income. State maintenance is pretty high. Interest is a bit irrelevant. Diplo, we're still paying Austria. Fort maintenance is quite high. And then the army maintenance. Now, one thing which I probably don't need anymore is as much protection of trade in the English Channel. Oh no, I do. Because the Dutch powers are still stealing a lot of money, plus all of these centres of trade are low level. So I'm going to need to upgrade Gloucester and Lincolnshire. Oh, I need to state these. They're currently territories. Because they are... You know what? I'm going to make this also show the... Not the Trade League. Where is it? Subcontinents. So I can see exactly where I can do this. So I just need to remember subcontinents is on the trade list. So I cannot turn my English territories into trade posts. So this kind of has to be stated. But that is going to increase our governing capacity. I mean, one thing we can do is spend some reform points on governing capacity. We're on to almost the last one. Maximum absolutism plus 25, or admin-free policies and re-election cycle. Re-election is really, really important, so I don't want to spend any points on that. I'm trying to think where else you can get governing capacity from. Well, I have a lot of forts. I like forts. I like having a lot of them. They don't all need to necessarily be top level, but part of the reason I have so many forts is because I have so many like single province zones like those, and like needing to defend Novgorod. I need to have forts to buy myself time to get armies there, which requires a lot of forts and therefore costs a lot. Punch reform progress. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I think I might have to. And yes, I know it's increasing the cost every time I do this. I mean, one of the benefits we have is we are a republic, which means we get reform progress faster, especially when Republican tradition is high. So we're already ahead of the curve. So one of the nice things which I like that they've added is high Republican tradition means you get your reforms really quickly. And we've been pretty decent at maintaining that. So we're going to pay for the 40 and then that's it. After this will cost 44. That's more than I want to spend. That has given us 770, so we can now easily afford it. Okay, so you're going to get stated. You're going to get stated. You're going to get... Ah, you know what? I know why I'm not making money. It's because I changed the trade power over here. We're not protecting trade, we're on defensiveness. And I'm also going to be a little bit more gung-ho. We're going to take another loan, and we're going to upgrade both of these to level 2. Only costs 180 instead of 200 because we have the 20% off. Or is it 160? Might be 160. Maths, I don't know. Then we're going to go to the Edict Overview so I can see exactly what edicts I have where. And we're going to make... Can I not? It's annoying you can't click on the map on this screen. Why can't you? So where is this? This is Lowlands. Lowlands should be protect trade. So should Lower Saxony. And Mecklenburg. That should significantly increase my trade income. So right now it's 111. At the end of the month it recalculates. 143 ducats. At least it's positive. No, I don't want to make that into a state. Don't want to make that into a state. We could make the Norwegian provinces into a state. We probably should. Especially Trondelag and Bergenhus. Another lag spike. Oh, Trondelag already was. Is Akershus? Akershus is 2. Okay, good. Alright, how are we doing for capacity now? We're at 700 to 770. We're fine. And that's actually going to go down a little bit when this becomes a colonial nation. Alright, cool. Carry on. Dissemination of the coffee plant. For centuries, coffee has been a product extensively grown and exported from Yemen and Ethiopia. The merchants of Yemen in particular have had such a strong grip over the coffee trade they've gone to great lengths to stop anyone from bringing the plant across their borders. Just as the silkworm once travelled west along the trade route, so too has the coffee plant come to be in the possession of our merchants. The plantations in Algoas have begun to produce a significant amount of coffee, making the beans much more readily available. Price of coffee plummets. We're now getting 61%. Is somebody else doing ship trade protection? Kind of, but kind of also half-heartedly. I think it's partially just the fact that there are a lot of Low Countries nations that are still stealing my trade. So I think we're going to have to conquer Amsterdam, Antwerpen, Brugge, possibly even Calais and Cotentin. Though that will push me into a conflict against France. And I've just realised all of the trade posts, or all of the trade centres here, Liège doesn't actually own any of them. Utrecht is an OPM, Brabant is an OPM, and Flanders is an OPM. Ooh, they're OPMs. You know what that means? Trade League! Would they join? Or am I going to have to kill you? You're already in it. You're already in it. You're not. Well, you should be. Oh, you can't be. You're too big. So, Brugge, I might need to just steal. Alright, past Mordred was actually having a bit of insight there. Alright. And the bigger the trade league, the more powerful my light ships? I think.